Well, it's 5:42. Welcome back. Parents want what's best for their kids, and sometimes that means making them do some things they don't want to do, like tummy time, but your baby will thank you later. In this week's Raising North Dakota, I'll explain why tummy time is crucial and what can result by not encouraging it.
What is that? Good job, yay!
Tummy time. Not all babies like it, and in fact, many despise it, but it's a crucial tool in preventing a common disorder seen in babies.
Plagiocephaly, or flathead syndrome, is a flattening of the skull on one side. They get pressure on one point on their skull, and it can actually change the shape of the skull because babies' heads are really moldable.
So what does this mean for baby? University of Mary physical therapy student Christy Johnson says while it is a physical deformity that rarely leads to serious complications, it can impact a child's life.
When you think about later on in life, if your child is going to ride a bike or if your son is going to play football, all of that can affect them later in life to fitting the helmets to their heads.
In collaboration with another student and faculty at University of Mary, Johnson decided to educate local parents about this common disorder. Now, Johnson is a mom, so she knows how difficult it can be for most babies to work the muscles used during tummy time.
As a mom of an almost 1-year-old, I know that little babies a lot of times really hate tummy time because it's a lot of work for them. They have big heads and they don't have the back muscles yet to pull that head off the ground. It's hard for parents, especially when they know that their baby doesn't like it, when the baby's screaming, when mom is stressed out anyways, to just avoid tummy time, and that's detrimental to later motor milestones.
Swings, rockin' plays, exercisers. All of these devices are fun for baby and convenient for mom and dad, but they can lead to another problem, baby container syndrome. While not an actual syndrome, the American Academy of Pediatrics says too much time in these devices can lead to problems such as plagiocephaly.
None of those things are bad in little amounts, but the point is to not keep babies in them for long periods of time.
As first-time dad-to-be Zachary Blazik learned, tummy time and limited use of devices starts right from birth.
That interaction with the baby and the brain development and the muscle development that the baby gains through tummy time and just how early that can start, like right after birth, that I think is pretty amazing.
Now, Johnson says that children who have plagiocephaly have a better chance of full recovery when treated before the age of 3 months. And also a study shows that children who have plagiocephaly receive more special education in kindergarten than those kids who do not.
Here's my question. Is tummy time still beneficial for adults? Because it sounds kind of nice, actually.
Well, it's funny because Johnson, she said that she puts her baby on the bed tummy time so they can just kneel on the floor so she doesn't have to do tummy time herself because it's hard
Sure,
even
right.
for adults. It's working those muscles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sitting in a way you normally wouldn't.
My
I
babies
guess.
both hated tummy time. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, Amber, let's see. Can we all just spend the day on our tummies and not
Should I
leave
give like
home
a
with...
tummy time forecast?
Would
we
you?
go.
That'd be great.
Today's a great day for tummy time inside.